Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to where the magic happens, here at Wormwizardcastings in Pelion, South Carolina. Y'all, it's 71 degrees Fahrenheit. Jack's excited. He's telling me to hurry up and get done with my worms, Lucas. He's hungry. He's been watching me work in the garden all morning and crowing at me and telling me to hurry up. But y'all, I got things to do. There he is. There's Jack. Handsome Jack. All right, y'all. Without further ado, let's get right into it, and let's see what the worm wizards are into today. All right. Let's see. How is the mite issue going? Is it getting better? Is it getting worse? Let's see. I'll zoom in here. I put a little bit of chicken feed here yesterday, and it's all gone, and the mites are still left here. Let's see. I think I'm going to take this cardboard out since we got so many mites on the cardboard. Maybe. Let's see here. I don't want to... Yeah. I don't know. It's not that many. Let's see. I'll shake the worms off of it. Might shake the mites off of it in the process of shaking the worms off of it, though. I don't know. It's not that many mites. I don't know. It's looking a lot better than it was. Is that a cocoon? Right. No, that's a piece of food left over. Well, the mite issue is much better than it was. I need to get some more old bread and put out here and bait it. Use that. I'll probably sprinkle some more diatomaceous earth on it today. Alright. Moving along, sir. Now look at all them worms, y'all. Look at them worms. They really dig that cardboard, y'all. Look at that. They're looking good. I got lots of nice red wigglers, y'all. Look at there. Cardboard's falling to pieces, y'all. Let me zoom in right there. Falling to pieces. They eating it up. And if I shredded it up, they'd eat it even faster if it was shredded up. Hey, Mr. Gnome. How's it going today, buddy? You keeping the worms company here? Alright, what's the thermometer say? Looks like we're running about 69, right at 70 degrees. Maybe 70, closer to 70 maybe than 69. Yeah, they eat all the chicken feed that I put in here. And just to reiterate, I use 16% Lane Crumble chicken feed. And at the moment, because I've been using 18% protein chick starter grower, I've been also mixing and using that too. So I've been getting a little bit more protein because of the higher protein in the chick feed. But normally I just feed them what I feed the laying hens, which is the 16% laying crumbles. And I just sprinkle a little bit of that in there. And they ate it all. You don't want to sprinkle too much of that. See, I put some in there yesterday. Did I put in this one yesterday? But there ain't much left. Look at that. Look at all those worms. There ain't but a little bit left. So I'll put some more in here today, but not but a little bit. Oh, don't forget, y'all, I've got plenty of this Japanese timber bamboo, new growth that I could dig up and transplant, and I got it posted on my eBay store. So if anybody's interested in purchasing some Japanese timber bamboo, y'all go on over there to the eBay store and check it out. I'll dig it up for you and clean the roots off and mail it to you if you're interested. But don't forget, that stuff is a running kind. It shoots out a runner, so if you don't put a barrier down in the ground, it'll spread on you. So make sure you account for that, because it'll spread pretty quick. You plant it, and then next year in the springtime, the roots, it'll shoot up fresh bamboo shoots. So if you were to go to the eBay store and purchase some from me, I'd send it to you. And you plant it wherever you want it. You bury the rhizomes in the ground, and nothing would probably happen above ground this year. But below ground, where you can't see, it's shooting off runners and roots. And next spring, it'll shoot them bamboo cane and fresh bamboo cane poles up through the ground wherever they've shot out from the rhizome. So that's some pretty good stuff for if you got an area you want to cover pretty thick quickly. And it's great erosion control for the soil. That's why I got it to plant around my shed. When I first built my shed, I had cut down and pushed up a bunch of trees and moved a bunch of earth, and I wanted to plant something back quick to, shore up the soil. So that's what I did. Plus, I wanted bamboo because I wanted to be able to harvest it and use it for other purposes. So I don't know if I'm going to feed this one. I think I might skip feeding this one today, because there's just a little too much food left over from yesterday. It's not a problem, but if I don't add any more to it, they'll be able to finish this off tonight. And they won't go hungry. If they finish this off, they'll just go to eating the mushroom compost and eating the other stuff. It's just that they prefer to eat this stuff, I guess, quicker than the mushroom compost. It's got more stuff in it for them, like fat, and it's calcium from the laying crumbles, the protein. This is higher nutritional value than the mushroom compost. So they would prefer to eat that first, but don't worry. If you put that in there and they run out, they'll go to eating that. That's why I like, if you're using sphagnum peat moss or mushroom compost or shredded cardboard as a medium, a bedding material, your worm chow or whatever should just be a little bit of the diet. And then once they eat that, they can go to eating their bedding as well. I hope that makes sense. If it does, drop it in the comments below if that makes sense to y'all. Wow, if y'all remember yesterday, I dug out a bunch of the mites that were in here and physically put them on the cardboard, wrapped them up, and took them outside and said the sacred words and got rid of them. Y'all, it looks like, we still have red mites, but there's a lot fewer than there were. So maybe we've turned the corner on this one here. Maybe we apply some diatomaceous earth, and we'll kind of knock this one back now and get it under control finally. All right, well, let's dig in here. Let's get some dirty hands. Let's get some dirty hands, y'all, and see what the wormies are looking like. Oh, yeah, that bedding's so nice and cool. Oh, yeah, that's perfect. Perfect temperature. I was talking with someone in the comments about the perfect temperatures for raising these red wiggler composting worms. Yep, they'll tolerate temperatures. The internet says they'll tolerate temperatures from 40 degrees Fahrenheit up to 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I've personally been able to get in this shed, it's been 17 degrees Fahrenheit in this shed, with icicles coming from the bottom of these worm bins. And the worms were still safe in the bins. So I've got them to survive at least down to the upper teens or low 20s. And the higher end of the range, I've had them in the 90s. Now, above 90, I think the heat is the harder end of the range, the more difficult end of the range to raise worms in. If it's really cold, I feel like if it's really cold, you can do things to insulate and combat the coldness. But if it's really hot in your area, it is hard. It is much harder, in my opinion, to get the bins cool and keep them cool. I've been talking with a fellow over in Perth, Australia, and hearing him talk about it, he has a hungry bin as well. And it sounds like he's having a really difficult time, but it's really, really hot over there. So I've been talking with him in the comments. Shout out to Joe. Hey, Joe. Joe, if you're out there, brother, drop it in the comments. I'm shouting you out, brother. I love talking with you and listening and reading your comments. I hope you're having a wonderful day down under. All right. Look at all those worms. Look at there. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Wow, y'all. That's a lot of worms. Oh, yeah. Look at there. Let me zoom in on it. Look at that. Forbidden spaghetti. Or also known as the intestines of the earth. Yeah, they got lots of mushroom compost to still go through. If you check, if I look over here and pull at this mushroom compost, I fed them fresh mushroom compost, about 3 days ago? It's definitely still very mushroom composty. So probably going to go another week before I give them another, probably be this time, maybe next weekend maybe, I'll give them another half gallon of fresh mushroom compost. But they've really got to go through this before I can even consider putting any more in here. But I'll keep monitoring it. You know, if you're a subscriber to the channel, every day I come out here and check my red wiggler. So we'll monitor the compost and see how fast they work through it. And we'll make an observation and we'll judge and we'll adjust accordingly, according to what the data shows. How about that? Now I sound like Federal Reserve Chairman Powell talking about we'll let the data lead us where we go. That guy, I tell you what. Bless his heart. Bless his heart. Ooh, look at there. See if I can get all them worms up. I don't know if I can get them all up in one hand, y'all. They're falling out my hand. Look at there. There, I'm gonna give y'all some. I wonder if I can give y'all a little perspective how many worms that is. That is a lot of worms, y'all. That is a lot of. I got the worms. As the very wise Lloyd Christmas once said, I got worms. If y'all know who I'm talking about, Lloyd, the famous Lloyd Christmas. If you know who I'm talking about, drop it in the comments. I got worms. All right, y'all. I tell you, I love doing this, and I'm so happy you guys decided to come out here and join me on my Sunday while I was checking on my worms. Let's get in here and take a look at all these worms here. Ooh, look at there, look at there, look at there, look at there, look at all those worms, y'all. Man, oh man. How's y'all's weekend been going? Let me know in the comments. I want to hear from all y'all now. Let me know. How's the weather in your area? How you doing? You been doing any fishing? Any gardening? Huh? What? Huh? What you been doing this spring? Let me know. And don't forget to give it a thumbs up if you like the video, y'all. Maybe share it with a friend. I sure would appreciate that. Y'all, we got over 1,900 and almost, I think it's 1,924 subscribers now. I can't believe it. I sure do appreciate it, y'all. And when we get to 2,500 subscribers, we're going to have a giveaway. So don't forget, I'm giving away 2 American Silver Eagles. Yes, sir, that's right. 2 troy ounces of fine silver going to one of y'all out there, one of you lucky viewers. And the giveaway is going to be open to international viewers as well. So there ain't no excuse not to go on over there and click on that subscribe button. It's free. And you can join our journey, and it'll help us get to our goal quicker. And we're going to try to get there by July the 4th, and I think we can do it. And I know we can do it if you give us a thumbs up and click on the subscribe button over there. I tell you what, if y'all made it this far, you already know it. I appreciate it. God bless you. And y'all, dirty hands, clean money. Y'all come back now. You hear?